Steve Bowers.
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcoming you to Six in the City. Our wardrobe coordinators are, I don't know what's happening to them.
I know, they got a raise.
We never talk to each other before this show. We don't see each other that often.
No.
And we wind up wearing the same stuff.
That's true.
That's becoming a dangerous thought pattern here. Some kind of.
Well, see, here's the thing. You have a lot of black in your wardrobe.
Yeah, that's
I have
true.
a lot of color, so when I wear color, you need to wear color.
Color, yeah. Well, just if I stay with the black, then we'll match out. Anyway, it's good to have you with us for Six in the City. We're going to talk to Andrea Hudgens about Habitat for Humanity. They've got a home build coming up. They have a fundraising tournament. We're going to find out about that. And then Richie Garber is with us, campus director for Men of Hope. And Carson Plant is the CEO of this entire ministry. So we're going to find out about that together today right here at Six in the City.
That's right. Beth Kaufman is here because it is also time for Simply Southern.
Simply Southern.
To benefit the patients of the Kirkland Cancer Center. Okay. And then also the one, the only, Anita K. Archer, because it's time, don't be hating on it. It's the First Ladies Luncheon.
Oh, the First Ladies Luncheon.
Now, just because it says ladies doesn't mean you can't go.
You can't be there.
You can go. It's at the fairgrounds. She's going to tell us about it.
You'll fit in about like a man at a Barry Manilow concert.
Now, I don't know about that. You just wait till Anita K. gets up here and she can tell you some.
I went to one with Pam one time, me and about 3 other guys down there at the
And
Mud
you're
Island.
Just not bitter about it, are you? Not one bit.
I remember it vividly.
Who else?
Reverend Jeremy Smith is going to be with us, the New Life Church. He's the president of the Jackson Area Ministerial Association. We're going to find out about Holy Week services that are coming up next week. And then Gina Miracle is with us.
She is, because it's one of your favorite things.
Oh, yes, it is, a 5K.
A 5K. And it's a glow run, too. It's at night.
I love talking about 5Ks.
I bet you do.
It's a reminder of something I don't have to do this weekend.
That's right.
Plus, she is with us. Chloe Lawson is
Chloe's
with us.
back.
An outstanding young performer. And so we're looking forward to this. So stay right where you are for this Six in the City.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
The JEA app. With it, you may view the electric outage map, report electric outages, receive electric outage alerts, view your current account information in real time. You can even make a payment with one click. Name, account number, you're in. Convenient access with the free JEA app, keeping you connected with JEA today.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
We're going to talk in this segment about Habitat for Humanity, and the director, Andrea Hudgens, is with us. You moved into that position, was it last year?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years, okay. Relatively new to this. Habitat has been in this city how long now?
Since 1986.
Okay. How many homes?
102. So we just started on our 103rd.
Third, all right. So a dramatic change for many families as a result of this work in Jackson, Tennessee. I want to talk first about some fundraising. There's a golf tournament coming up May the 2nd. That is a Thursday.
Yes, a Thursday
afternoon tournament.
At the Humboldt Golf and Country Club.
So what you do, you leave work Thursday at noon, so I'm going to work and play golf, and they don't see you on Monday. Right?
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yes, it sounds like a good package for those businesses.
All right. So it's going to be played at Humboldt.
It is.
In the afternoon. So tee off will be at
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
You
do a lunch prior?
We'll do a lunch prior, and then we'll draw for prizes, and then tee off.
Is it a 4-man scramble?
It is a 4-man scramble, and this is our 13th annual.
13th annual to do this. So what's the fee?
So it's $500 for a team.
For a team, okay.
And then we do have sponsorships available.
All right.
And people can register their team?
They can register online at jacksonhabitat.com.
Jacksonhabitat.com.
All right.
Well, let's start. That's coming up May 2nd.
Now, you're still taking sponsors for that,
Yes.
too.
Okay.
So
Yes.
if anybody wants to sponsor, they can go to Jackson
They can
Habitat.
go there, and we'll have everything laid out for you.
Awesome.
Andrew took a high-risk move, I think, this year because they decided to do a New Year's Eve gala.
Yeah.
The first ever.
First ever, and it came
So
up kind
now-
of late in the year, and it turned out well.
We did.
Because I thought it was kind of risky because a lot of times people have plans for
Right.
New Year's Eve.
Right.
and
It was a
traditions.
huge success
Okay, and y'all
for
made-
our first year. So
Yes,
we're
sir.
hoping to do that
So
again this year.
now we're going to talk about a second year
That
coming
is,
up, right?
yeah.
Second annual.
We'll have sponsorships available for that as well.
As soon as you want to get in, you want to get in early.
Yeah.
Early bird discount, if you call them now. Well, let's talk about the work you're doing. You got a build coming up where?
We do. It's finishing up our Habitat Meadows subdivision. That's on the end of East College.
All right.
Yeah.
So this will be the last.
That'll be
home
our
there?
last lot over
over
there.
there, okay.
We have a great deserving family for this home. It's a single mom, and she's excited to be right there in the same zone where her child's already going to school.
Okay.
Well,
so
that's
very
good.
Yeah.
So when will you start on this?
So we're going to start April the 27th, that Saturday. We would love for businesses or groups to come out and work together because we do feel like it's a team building effort when you have to put a frame, you frame a wall
You
and
don't
put it
want me
up.
framing anything. You want somebody guiding that process. You drive a nail right here. Don't look
Yeah,
at it.
we'll let you be supervisor.
Okay.
You can be the water boy.
So who will be building this? You got a group of volunteers or sometimes single churches get together and do this? Or?
So we do. I will put a plug in for Randy Pearson, Fellowship Bibles
Bible-
pastor.
okay.
He's going to be our head.
Okay, so he's coordinating.
Yeah, our head volunteer there. But yeah, he'll be
How
able
long
to
will this
lead
build
those.
take?
We're going to try to get it in 8 weeks. As you guys know, we've had a lot of rain,
Crazy
so we're
weather.
a little bit behind. But for right now, I think we'll be able to do it in 6 Saturdays.
Now, the way Habitat
6
works,
Saturdays. So you're just going to be working just solely on Saturdays?
Well, we'll have contractors come
Coming
throughout
through
the
the
week,
week.
but the weekends are when we want our volunteers to be able to have a
Gotcha.
good experience.
Okay.
and
now,
work on it.
Habitat pays for this house, and then the people pay you back. Is that the way it was?
Yeah,
Without interest?
It's without interest on this loan currently. So for what we've been able to do with the volunteers and sponsorships, we're able to sell a house somewhere roughly around a $450 payment, including escrow. So we feel like that's a really affordable way to be able to help
Cheaper than rent.
families.
And much cheaper than
much
rent.
cheaper. So fair market value for rent here in Jackson is $765.
Right.
So we're really able to help some of those families that are on the cusp, but just needing a little bit of help to be able to be a homeowner.
When you get this subdivision then completed, you begin looking for other property or whatever? You have something in mind already?
Yeah, so the city and the county actually donated a couple pieces of property for us on Hale Street, so that'll be our next
All
build.
right, because they are
Yeah.
taking over property that's dilapidated or run down.
Yes.
So they're clearing it, and you're able to go in there.
Right,
Okay.
we're really wanting to help out with a lot of the blight issue and
Yeah.
put affordable homes in those spots.
What is your website again? It's
JacksonHabitat.com.
JacksonHabitat.com. It's a great program, great history here, and so glad to see it continue. Glad that Andrea's there because she's energetic, raising money,
Raising money?
and playing golf.
That's right.
On May the 2nd. All right, it's good to see you.
Thank you,
good to have
guys.
you, Angie.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more as we continue Six in the City.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
A Dog's Way Home is the story of the extraordinary lengths a dog will go to in order to get back to their family. Every year, millions of dogs and cats end up in shelters and rescue groups. We found our Bella at a shelter in Tennessee. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover they're all pure love. Adopt pure love and help a shelter pet find their way home at theshelterpetproject.org.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll be hearing from Chloe Lawson coming up in this segment. Right now, Carson Plant is with us. He is CEO of Hope Center Ministries. And Richie Garber is here, and he's a campus director for this program. They have a fundraiser coming up. And let's talk first about the fundraiser, because I want to get the details of that done. And that is coming up the
Saturday, April the 27th.
And it's going to be at the Compassion Church, which is...
It's right off Highland. I think it used to be the old... outdoor store.
The one up on the hill behind Taco Bell.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha.
Okay, now
Gotcha.
you know exactly where we are. So it's 23. It's going to be Saturday, April the 27th. Doors open at 5. Dinner starts at 5:30. What happens that evening?
So that evening we're going to have a live and silent auction there, and we're going to have a meal for everyone and have some testimonies and just kind of explain what the ministry is about and what the kind of the fruit of the ministry is happening there.
Right.
So.
We want to find out specifically about the work in Jackson, but you handle this thing overall. You're located in how many places?
Well, we have 8 locations in Tennessee. We have 3 in Texas, have 2 in Virginia, and have 2 in the country of Wales.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So how did this start?
It started in Waverly, Tennessee in 2007. And actually, I was the first guy in the doors. And so it was kind of just a thought of having about 12 guys trying to help drugs and alcohol, and came in and been with them ever since.
So what's made this work?
You know, I believe that the power behind our vision is Christ-centered. We do work with the 12 steps.
The 12-step program, okay.
But we also really focus on a relationship with Jesus. So I think that's our main goal there.
So as a CEO then, have you been responsible for helping spread this to these other locations? Or?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I travel quite a bit, and but it's really an awesome thing to see. You know, these places start getting up and going.
Okay.
You're the spark that starts the fires all across, right?
Depends on who's asking.
All right. Carson Plant is with us. He's the CEO. Richie Garber is with us. So you're described as a campus director here. Where's the campus here? Or
Yes, sir. 1190 Cotton Grove Road.
Okay.
Cotton Grove Road.
So how many people are you working with there?
Right now, we have 19 guys in first and second phase.
Wow. Okay. So first phase would be...
Yeah, how long is a phase?
First phase is 6 weeks. Second phase is 8 months.
Okay.
And then we have a third phase, which will be another 2 months.
Okay. So first phase then is just the initial treatment. Just
Yes, sir.
I'm in, and let's try to start breaking the cycle. So what happens then in that extended program?
After the 6 weeks, they'll go to work, to where they'll work a 40-hour week job, and they'll learn to balance job with recovery.
Okay. They still live with
Yes,
you?
sir. They still live right there on the campus.
At the facility on the campus. So they go through that for 8 months. Then after the 8 months, the next transition starts.
They will go to phase 3, to where they have a little more freedom, but they're still right there on the campus. They'll be able to go out and have more freedom, be able to go on passes, get away on the weekend when they're not working.
Okay.
But they still go to their meetings and church services and do everything they need to maintain sobriety.
I think one of the key things in addiction recovery is just, the struggle for so many people is they go through 30-day treatment programs or whatever, and then they go right back into the environment which they were located before, and it takes a real reorientation, as you're talking about, to usually make this happen.
Yes, sir.
Folks. How long have you been with the program here?
I've been a part of this ministry since 2007.
How long has the program been in Jackson?
We've been in Jackson since October of 2016.
Okay, so 3 years are coming into the third year here. So how's it going then, when you look at it overall?
When you look at the whole picture of overall and everything, I think it's going as good as I've ever seen it ran before.
Okay.
We have opportunities this year to open up 13 more locations. We're in talks with different churches that will come and they'll say, hey, we want a Hope Center. How can we do this?
How to do this? Okay.
And so we're in talks right now, and our goal is to open up 13 more centers for the end of the year.
Wow.
So when I always say I feel like it's just it has to be a God thing, because when I look at it to try to accomplish it, you think, how are we going to do this?
Do your clients self-refer? They court-refer? Combination of?
It's a combination of everything. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lot from the courts, and what we do, we work hand in hand with them, but we also have a lot from just the word of mouth.
Word of mouth, yeah.
Well, the Hope Center Gala is coming up Saturday, April the 27th. Doors will open at 5, dinner at 5:30. It will be at the Compassion Church, which is at 2310 North Highland Avenue. And what's the admission for this?
It's $55 a ticket.
Okay.
And if you buy a table of 8, it'd be $400.
And you can get tickets where?
You can get tickets online at hopecm.com.
HopeCM.com, okay.
HopeCM.com.
HopeCM.com. All right, that's coming up with the 27th. It's good to see you.
Good to have you guys.
Glad you're here. It's an important work.
Appreciate what
Thanks
you're
a lot.
doing.
It's good to have you in Jackson. We're going to the main stage. This young lady has been with us before.
She has.
And she's an outstanding performer. She's from the University of Memphis Lambeth campus. This is Chloe Lawson.
I feel a little nauseous and my hands are shaking. I guess it means you're close by. My throat is getting dry and my heart is racing. I haven't been by your side in a minute, but I think about it sometimes. Even though I know it's not so distant, oh no, I still wanna reminisce it. I think of the night in the park, it was getting dark and we stayed up for hours. What a time, what a time, what a time. You cling to my body like you wanted it forever. Oh, what a time, what a time, what a time for you and I. What a time for you and I. I know we didn't end it like we're supposed to, and now we get a bit tense. I wonder if my mind just leaves out all the bad parts. You know we didn't make sense, I admit it, but I think about it sometimes. Even though I know it's not so distant, oh no, I still wanna reminisce it. I think of the night in the park, it was getting dark and we stayed up for hours. Oh, what a time, what a time, what a time. You cling to my body like you wanted it forever. What a time, what a time, what a time for you and I. What a time for you and I. For you. What a time for you and I. What a time, what a time, what a time for you and I. What a time for you and I. I think of the night in the park, it was getting dark and we stayed up for hours. What a lie, what a lie, what a lie. You cling to my body like you wanted it forever. What a time, what a time, what a time for you and I. Oh, what a time for you and I.
Where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of West Tennessee. Every day, people walk through these doors to selflessly help others, to give without expecting anything in return. So where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of Lifeline, our community's blood bank, where we all come together to help each other, and the American spirit thrives.
Ask what you can do for your country.
JA's Customer Center on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive now has a drive-through payment kiosk. No more getting out of the car, waiting in teller lines to pay your utility bill. The separate entrance allows for easy access, and the covered kiosk and step-by-step screen prompts guide you through the payment process. Cash, check, credit, or debit card. Credit to your account is immediate. A printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in service to customers, all a part of JA Today.
Tune to the Travel Channel. say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control. Set up OnePass for the Warriors. Catch all the action with the power of voice control.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We'll have more from Chloe Lawson coming up in a few minutes. Beth Kaufman is with us from the foundation, and we have an event coming up, Simply Southern. I thought it was a new event. She said, no, the third year.
It's third year, that's right. See,
First year she's invited me.
That just goes to show how much you've been. No, you've been invited the first couple of years, but you didn't want to wear seersucker. That's what it was.
Seersucker kind of thing.
You're just a little behind.
Yeah.
But it's coming up Friday, May 10th.
Somehow seersucker accentuates all the things I don't want to accentuate on myself.
Oh dear.
Seersucker bow tie.
Yeah, you can have a bow tie, but it's coming up.
So we will see. So wear the black suit with the seersucker bow tie.
That's exactly right.
So this is going to be held where?
Madison Downs.
Madison Downs, all right. We're getting a lot of activity.
Yes.
Yeah.
New event venue, and
Yeah.
so we're excited.
Friends of Heart were out there last weekend, so been other the Taste
That's
of
right.
Jackson.
Plenty of weddings have been out there, so it's a
all right, so
beautiful
we're
place.
going to Madison Downs. It's going to be Friday, May the 10th. It'll start at 6:30.
Yes.
So what will happen that evening?
So this year we kind of have a sub-theme of bows, bow ties, bluegrass, and bourbon. So we're going to have a bluegrass band called No Time Flat.
All right.
We're going to have bourbon
Very
featured from Sam Bryant Distillery.
Okay.
And so bow ties for that little bit of Southern flair.
Southern flair.
So again, not required.
Not required.
But you can. We call it Southern Cocktail. So, seersucker, linen, bow tie, sundresses, all the fun things about the South that we love.
This is designed to last how late into the evening? Then?
Oh, just a few hours, like 3 hours.
3
I mean,
hours,
it's
so.
10 o'clock
Okay.
maybe. So
We'll
it's
start
not a super late night. You can
all right.
come after work. You won't be totally exhausted when it's time to come up.
Don't plan on staying all night.
That's right. It's like,
There'll be no third call and no encore.
Don't stay all night. And tickets are how much?
Tickets are $125 a piece.
$125, all right. We
And
get those
$250 a couple. You can call the office, 984-2140. You can go to WTHfoundation.org. Look at our events tab. All the information's on there. You can purchase tickets online. Sponsorships are also still available. Those start at $1,000.
Okay.
So we hope people will come out and have a fun evening, a beautiful venue, and just celebrate all the fun things about being in
Is
the
this
South.
money targeted to anything within the foundation, or?
It is. It is actually targeted to the patients of the Kirkland Cancer Center. So we have a fund at the foundation called the Kirkland Cancer Center Patient Needs Fund. And what this does is helps patients going through treatment who maybe need help with transportation. We have patients that drive sometimes an hour or more for treatments, and let's say they're getting radiation and they're coming 5 days a week. That could be costly. You couple that
So you help
with
with money or drivers or whatever? Or
we help with
money?
gas.
So expenses.
Sometimes they're on public transportation.
Okay.
They need assistance with bus fare or something like that. Or maybe they use Southwest HRA and there's a small fee associated with that, so it helps with those things. And then supportive medications. So not the chemotherapy or radiation itself, but maybe anti-nausea or other medications like that that help them tolerate that treatment. So we'll help with those things.
How do these people come to your attention at the foundation then? Is it the referrals come through the Cancer Center?
They do come through the Kirkland Cancer Center. They have case managers there that help with patients who are in need, and so they will refer patients. They oversee that fund, and they're able to use those funds as they need to.
Okay, all right. Well, it's, extraordinary work that's going on at the Cancer Center.
It is.
We're blessed to have it here.
We are.
And so this is great stuff.
And the need is so great. I mean, we, on average, I think now are serving at least 2,000 patients a year.
At Kirkland?
And yes, and so obviously in our area there's a lot of need. Not all of those would be in need, but there's a great number of patients that we serve monthly just with that type of assistance through that fund.
Okay. Well, it's Simply Southern, a uniquely Southern evening of bow ties, bourbon, and bluegrass.
And bluegrass.
No Time Flat, I think, won the Tennessee Music Award.
They
this year,
did.
right?
Yes.
They absolutely did.
And as bluegrass group, they are quite fantastic group. So that'll be a fun evening.
Yes.
Go ahead and get your tickets.
Go ahead and get your reservations in. If it's $1,000 sponsorship, do you get a table or something with that, or
we have some tables for seating, but it's more kind of just
more
move around and flow. So it's,
mingling
you don't come and just sit down all night.
All right.
You mingle around. You have food. You watch the entertainment. So yes, there would be seating available, but
you're not buying
you would get
table.
10 tickets, I believe.
Tickets.
Yes.
Okay.
So do that 988 or 984
2140.
2140.
2140.
984 2140. Or go to the foundation.
WTHfoundation.org. And then we have an events tab. You just click on that and you'll see all of our events that we do.
So 984-2140, WTHfoundation.org/events, and it's Simply Southern. Well, it sounds like great fun. Anything else that's coming up soon?
We got a tennis tournament coming up in June for the Children's Medical Center. So, yeah.
That was very successful last year.
It was. We're looking forward to doing that again. So, we're always busy.
Yeah, always busy. There are people out there play tennis. They're serious about it and don't do anything
That's
else.
right.
You know, I mean,
That's
it's
exactly
kind of like
right.
these runners. Anyway,
You sound
not
a
disparaging.
little bitter about that again. Wow.
We're going back to. Here's something I relate to. We're going back.
Yeah,
She's
you better go to the main stage right now.
Extraordinary talented young lady. We're delighted to have her with us. This is Chloe Lawson.
Hold out end of the night. It's dark out. Turn on your side, and I know you are up in 2 hours. We didn't get tonight, we don't have tomorrow, so don't ruin our. Yeah, how are we gonna move together? Just come closer. And if we don't move together, just come closer. How are we gonna breathe? How are we gonna be together? Just keeping our peace between the sheets. And I'm creeping, and everything's loud. And I'm sorry that I've woken you now. And we argue over the tiniest things. We didn't get tonight, we don't have tomorrow. So I'm done whispering, I'm done whispering. Oh, yeah, how are we gonna move together? Just come closer. If we don't move together, just come closer. How are we gonna breathe? How are we gonna be together?
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life.
Is that you?
That is me. I wasn't a math genius, and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
The process is called lining. Instead of replacing sewer pipe, you line it. The lining seals the pipe, covering any leakage points. This recent lining of the 54-inch river interceptor line cost over $900,000, but that's much less expensive than replacement, and it extended the life of the key line that transfers sewage from several lines to the wastewater treatment plant on Miller Drive. Protecting community health and doing it efficiently is all a part of JEA today.
Renew Biomedical also uses the same great JEA broadband service as well as the JEA telephone service to make sure our service customers get the support and service they need, both via phone, email, and teleconferencing. We ship service loaners, and it's imperative that we keep in contact with our service customers and get them the feedback they need, and the only way to do that is with a reliable internet and telephone connection.
Welcome back to Six of the City. Anita K. Archer's with us. Never heard of her.
I know, right?
Never
She's
been on this
never
show.
been on the
Made
show.
her first television appearance.
That's right.
I don't know who your booking agent is, but they do a heck of a job.
I tell you. Thanks to friends like y'all.
Yeah, Anita K. is involved in many, many wonderful things in this city, and she's a wonderful human being. We love her. That's why we can pick at her a little bit.
That's right.
And she's got another event, the First Ladies Luncheon.
First Ladies Luncheon.
United Way. Another event.
Again. Event.
Another event. To which my invitation is marginal, right here. It's coming up. It's this week.
It's Thursday.
It's
Actually, Thursday, if you're watching the show today.
We'll be setting up all day tomorrow.
Now, this event has, when I first started this, how many years ago did they do this?
This is the sixth year.
And it has been a booming success.
Started at University of Memphis at Lambeth.
Right. And it's where now?
And it's at the fairgrounds.
How many tables when we started?
343 people there were. This year, 640.
You're kidding.
Okay.
See, we ladies like to, we like to do the lunches.
Somebody obviously needs to do an investigation.
Mm-hmm. I know that
Police chief, if that's not a fair warning.
That's right. That's exactly right. And Becky Fly is speaking this year. She's the keynote speaker, and that's going to be wonderful.
First year that we did the show, she was our Anita K. Archer that year. She was on.
She was almost every time we turned around.
We gave her the award to give the first
that's
year.
Right.
I love it.
Who can do the show the most? It was Becky Fly.
She received the frequent
So what is she
visitor
going to be
card.
talking about?
She's going to be talking about volunteerism, and we as women in today's world.
Okay.
So she'll be great.
Well,
so a lot of that increase in number, I attribute to the keynote speaker, Becky.
So the things have been fun. People enjoyed this.
Yes.
So what time do y'all get there?
Well, we opened the doors at 11 that day.
Right.
And somebody called me yesterday and said, who is my competition for tables that I thought?
Oh, that's right. Y'all decorating all that stuff.
We decorate.
For people who don't know, tell us what
people
goes
who
on
don't
at First
know,
Ladies Luncheon.
Yes, you can pay $400 for a table, and that's cheap advertising. I mean, you feed
So these
8
companies
people.
buy these tables?
Yes,
Okay,
and
then
individuals buy tables.
Yeah.
But then
They
it
decorate.
starts. They decorate, and let me tell you, this is serious decorating. I mean, the fine china, the fine silver, creative people. You have never seen anything like it. Now, there are no prizes given. There are no winners or losers.
Okay. It's just
But from 11 to 12, you can come and peruse those tables.
Okay.
Yes. And just wait. I just cannot tell you the themes that. Now, this year, I think we have several that'll be Easter themes because here we
close
are
to
right
Easter,
at Holy
right?
Week.
Right.
Yes. So that will be beautiful. Then we have some that celebrate the issues of United Way.
Okay.
Right.
Because this is a United Way. We talk about the 14 adjacent counties. So We go into all those counties with the help of United Way.
And of those 78 tables, some of those tables are from outside of Madison County.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's not just Madison County
No,
ladies,
it is not
so.
just, it's some from, I'm not going to say all of the 14 counties, but many of the 14 counties.
So it's
Yes.
a huge participation. It's so fun to see all the different table
Isn't it?
themes and see how creative people can get with
Yes.
just everyday objects. So
And in the morning, you can go and we'll get there about 9 o'clock.
Oh,
And
wow.
Fairgrounds is just
covered over.
no, it's just plain then. But
Now,
let me
where do
tell
y'all
you,
go to change clothes when you go in there and set all this stuff up? And then you got to put on you.
I know
lunch
it.
duds.
No, we do it the day before.
Oh, do it the day
decorate
before.
Yeah, we decorate all day
it's
tomorrow.
a 2-day thing.
It's a
So
2-day
Florida won't be
thing.
worth anything the rest of this week.
That's right.
Okay,
As a
so
matter
she'll
of
be
fact,
gone.
our sound people are setting up right now.
That's right.
They are
'Cause they
right
go,
now.
How do we get sound to 643 women?
That's right.
Well, they
Oh.
all here.
I can imagine.
And speaking of sound, there's a little bit of entertainment, right? With
A little bit. There's a lot of entertainment. We start the national anthem with Lauren Pritchard.
Oh, wow.
And you know the name Lauren
Right,
Pritchard.
absolutely.
Yes. So that is most exciting. Then we have the choir from Jackson State Community College.
Okay,
So 18 members of that choir. But then, take it a step further with the schools, Liberty will be doing the desserts. And I've already seen what they are. Let me
Oh,
tell
wow.
you, they're
I bet they're-
delicious.
Can you still get a ticket for this?
You can. You just call me.
She's not going to turn you down.
I'm not
You
going
know
to turn
that.
anybody down.
What's the number?
What is my number? 267-5072. Anita K.
267-5072.
Uh-huh. Or call United Way.
Yeah, just call United.
422-1814.
It's good to see you.
It's good to have you,
Absolutely.
Anita
Thank
Kay.
y'all so
We look
much.
I
forward
hate
to
to
the
cut you off, but they're
luncheon.
yelling in my
Thank
ear.
you.
That's it?
That's it.
Love you.
Love you.
Appreciate you very much. First Ladies Luncheon this week. We're back with more 6 of the City.
Throughout its history, Jackson, Tennessee has been a leader in manufacturing, education, transportation, utility service, and more. But the key to Jackson's future, full gig fiber-to-the-home infrastructure, EPlus broadband. Innovative applications, fastest connectivity, revolutionizing everything. JA's fiber network offers Jackson unlimited capacity for any future bandwidth demands. Connectivity, heavy internet usage, the best reliability. Jackson, Tennessee, not just a gig city, an innovation city.
Stop and think about your health. Don't smoke. If you do, quit. Eat healthy. Make small changes in your diet that can impact your health. Be more active. Start in small ways and keep going. And know your numbers. Your blood pressure and your cholesterol are important to your health.
Friends of Heart ask you be a friend of your own heart.
Jackson's first private utility was the Citizens Gas Light Company. The company organized June 28, 1871 to bring street lights to Jackson. The system used coal or coke burned in ovens to generate gas distributed through wood pipes to street lights ignited by lamplighters at dusk. From there, the service expanded to home lighting. We didn't know it then, but we were on the way to JEA today.
Welcome back to 6 in the City, and we'll have more with Chloe Lawson coming up in this segment. Reverend Jeremy Smith is with us. He's pastor of the New Life Church. He's also the president of the Jackson Area Ministerial Association. We're entering into a special part of the Christian calendar, and that is Holy Week prior to Easter. And so we have services coming up. They'll start Monday the 15th.
Correct,
and
yes.
go through Thursday the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. And then many churches have their own services on Good Friday. And so we want to run that down just one.
Yeah.
How do you coordinate this and put this together?
Well, we have a few folks who are part of the Jackson Area Ministerial Association board. So we get together, come together, pray, and look over the schedule and begin to look at different churches and pastors and ministries and just start piecing it together, and it all comes together.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Ministerial Association is composed of whom? It's open, I guess. To
It's
any
open.
ministry.
Various denominational and non-denominational churches here in the Jackson, Madison County area.
Does it have a pretty good cross-section of the community?
Yeah, represents probably about 25, 30 churches on average. We gather monthly for a fellowship meal.
All right, so in addition to the fellowship and all this stuff, you do these services, is there other work or is it just an opportunity for the ministers to get together?
Yeah, opportunity for the ministers to get together, as well as just to kind of cross-pollinate with one another, see what one another's doing, how we can help each other, and just to really showcase spiritual unity here in Jackson to the community of Jackson and Madison County.
Well, the Holy Week services will start Monday the 15th. The first host church is St. Mary's, and the services will start at what time?
12 noon.
So it's 12 noon, and you try to get out by 1? Or?
1 o'clock. The service itself will last about 30 minutes,
30 minutes, okay.
And then it's followed by an opportunity for a fellowship meal that church provides.
So St. Mary's will be the host church on Monday. The speaker will be Don Thrasher of the Northside United Methodist Church. Right. And the Fellowship Bible Church will have the lunch. Then Tuesday we go to the First Presbyterian Church.
Correct.
On North Highland. Who's going to be speaking that day?
That's going to be Reverend Eric Petty with Skyline Church of Christ.
Skyline Church of Christ, okay. And then
Northside United Methodist is the lunch host.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
And Wednesday?
Wednesday on the 17th, Skyline Church of Christ will be hosting. Okay. Bishop Nathaniel Bond with Light of Life Ministries will be the speaker, and then New Life Church will be the co-host.
And then Thursday, the host church will be
Northside Assembly of
Pastor
God,
Randy Carter's.
Pastor Randy Carter's church. That is correct. And then Dr. Logan Hampton with Lane College, President of Lane College, will actually be the guest speaker that day. And First Cumberland Presbyterian will be the co-host.
Do you give these ministers a theme for the week, or is it totally up to them?
The theme has just really been set in traditional church history over the years, from the Last Supper, the betrayal of Christ by Judas. From Palm Sunday, then all the way down to Good Friday. It just kind of all works together, and it all seems to just come together in a beautiful way.
What do you see as a result of this, then? Because the Ministerial Association has been doing this for the last...
for well over 20 years. Yeah. Really just try to, again, showcase unity, that the church in Jackson is not a broken pattern, but we are together in what we do. Even though we may come from different denominational backgrounds, we have the centerpiece of our faith, which is Jesus Christ. So this week really allows us to all come together from where all the different backgrounds we come from to reflect, to pray, and then, of course, to have time to fellowship with one another.
When these Holy Week services are open to the
public, anyone can come. They're free, and hope as many would come as possible.
Okay. Once again, it'll start Monday at St. Mary's. These are all at noon. Tuesday at First Presbyterian on North Highland. Wednesday at the Skyline Church of Christ on Skyline Drive. And Thursday at Northside Assembly, which is Old Humboldt Road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Old Humboldt Road. Okay. And Reverend Jeremy, is there a schedule of these places posted somewhere?
They are, I know they're posted at every church that's hosting and co-hosting. I'm not aware of a general format.
Do you have a website or a Facebook page?
We have a Facebook page, yeah.
Okay.
You can
so
definitely look us up on
Facebook
page.
And that's J-A-M-A?
That's correct.
J-A-M-A on Facebook, okay.
Right.
Very good. I think, something that's forgotten is that ministers work to a certain extent in isolation from each other.
We get busy doing our own thing, looking after our own flock.
Church and flock and everything else. And so an opportunity to interact with other people that are in, feel a similar call in their life or involved in similar work is a rare thing. And so it's a very good thing. It's good to have you here.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Special time in the Christian calendar. We're going back to the main stage, and this is Chloe Lawson.
I was scared of dentists in the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. They're the magician's assistants in their dreams. When they come unstuck, lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I've got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you like. This guy decides to quit his job and he heads to New York City. This cowboy is running from himself. and he's been living on the highest shelf. Oh. Taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I've got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know, 'cause I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the stage, the closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen lately. Running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. Yeah, I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I've got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
In communities across Tennessee, we feel the effects of opioid addiction. We all know someone touched by addiction. People we see every day. A neighbor, a friend, a family member. Please know there is help and hope. Together we can rise above and make recovery a reality. Neighbors working together. Tennessee together. If you or someone you love needs help for addiction, help is available. Visit tntogether.com for more information.
Gina Miracle is with us. She is the executive director of the Kirkland Cancer Center, and already been some accolades
That's
directed
right.
the Cancer Center.
Kirkland Cancer Center Day today.
We are blessed to have this here.
Yes.
Yeah, we are blessed to have this center here.
We are.
What have you seen as a result of this? Because you've been involved in cancer treatment and work for a long time, right?
Since
What is it-
1997.
Wow. Okay. So what has it enabled you to do, the medical community to do here that could not before this center?
Well, we were offering some of the services, but not treatment modalities, but not all of them.
Okay.
But now they're all together in one place. And it has provided an integration between physicians and hospital care and treatments that we did not have in Jackson before. So it is a true comprehensive cancer treatment center.
Do you also build data out of this, out of the results you see and everything else, or is that other work that's done elsewhere?
No, we definitely do. As an accredited cancer center, we do have to report all of our data on our patients that are diagnosed here and on, and we have to continue. We follow those patients forever, and so that's how the CDC, has its data across the country on outcomes from cancer diagnoses.
This has just been a real enhancement of the medical community.
Most
treatment,
definitely.
Everything here, and well, it's a special step. Well, anyway, there's a fundraiser coming up. It's a
5K.
was going to let you say that, yeah.
You didn't
Just
want to
take
say
it away.
it.
You got all the notes.
I do have the
Yeah,
notes,
just
so
happen to have all
I
things
did.
written.
It's
She has
actually
it starred on her calendar at home.
it's the
Her
Kirkland.
phone goes beep every time you talk about it.
It's the Kirkland Cancer Center Glow Out 5K.
Yes.
It starts at the race starts at 7:30, but the registration starts at 6:30. This is a Thursday night
It
race.
is. It's a Thursday night race.
And we can come out in all of our glow attire and
That's exactly right.
see who can glow the most, right?
And it is in this Jackson Roadrunner Series run.
Second race in the series.
That's right. And so we have a lot of dedicated runners there, but it is also a 1 mile walk, Steve.
See, she gets you involved.
And so a lot of families come out
okay.
and do the walk along with it, and because the kids love all the glow stuff.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And so it's a lot of fun. It's at the Kirkland Cancer Center. It's right out in front. We Terry Baker comes and puts up purple lighting.
That's right, so
for
it's
everything.
glow
So it's
lights.
really
Okay.
glow lighting.
Everybody
And, you know,
glows.
one of the neatest things I heard was a couple of years ago, a wife of a patient that was up on the top floor of the hospital on the cancer unit in the hospital sent me a text and said, we stood at the window that night and watched all of those runners come out in their glow attire, and how she said, we just felt like, look at all those people that are doing things to help us. And so all the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society, because in turn they turn around and help us treat patients, you know. And so we're really honored to do this event. It's a fun event. It's serious. Yes, it's a 5K. We've got serious runners.
There are serious runners.
There are serious
but
runners.
there's also fun runners.
But there's fun runners.
There's fun walkers.
It's
there's
a fun
you know,
event.
It is.
You know, so we really just encourage people to come out. You can just come out and support, cheer and support the runners
That's right.
too.
That's right. There's
What is
lots
the
of
registration
music.
for this? What's the registration? The amount of money?
It's $25.
$25.
Mhm. And it's at
Racesonline.com.
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 So you put in Glow Out 5K, is that how Glow Out?
You can find it under Glow
Glow
Out.
Out
You'll be
5K.
able to find it if you go to racesonline.com.
So that'll be April the 25th, and you say it's at 7:30?
7:30. Registration's at 6:30. The race starts
The
at
race
7:30.
actually starts at 7:30.
That's right.
We let the runners go first. They take off first, and then the walkers.
So we got to start at 7:30 so it can be dark enough so everybody can glow.
So you can glow. That's right.
And so by the time you get finished, everybody's glowing because the glow lights are set up at the finish. There's lots of music, and it's just a fun time.
It is a fun event.
It really
is.
Despite the heels, but
But we talk about your daughter for a moment. Is that okay? Is that too personal, or is that all right?
It's okay.
All right. Because one of the ironies in this life, we never know where we're going to land in this life. And Gina's been doing this work forever. Her daughter was diagnosed with cancer.
Actually, a year ago.
A year ago.
A year ago.
She is 30?
She was 35 when she was diagnosed.
I would turn out everybody, but
we have no history of breast cancer
Breast cancer
in our
in the family.
family
Okay.
at all.
And it's breast cancer,
And
you
it's
said.
breast cancer. I mean, I was totally blown away. I told Steve it's been very hard as a mother and as the executive director of the Cancer Center because I felt, you know, I kind of got angry because I
Yeah.
thought I didn't do all this work for my daughter to have cancer, you know.
Yeah. Right.
And so it's been a difficult journey, but it has taught me so much, and I've learned so much through her on what patients actually feel and go through. I mean, I feel like I've grown as a healthcare worker and provider.
This gives you an opportunity to see it from all sides,
most
really, from the
definitely.
healthcare side, but then also from the patient side.
Most definitely. It has enlightened me in a lot of ways.
Well, that's why she's what she is. She's a special person. I've known Gina for many, many years. This is great work with the Kirkland Cancer Center. We're blessed to have this center. So it can be a part of the Glow Run 5K.
That's right.
April the
Gotta come out and glow.
25th.
Would love to see you out there glowing, Steve. I'll even provide the glow necklace. I mean,
she
the
provides
stuff.
you with, and she said there was a 1 mile.
It'd be a pretty big glow. It's good to see you, Jim.
Good to have you, Gina.
We'll be back with more in a moment as we continue Six in the City.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drown. Wish rough, I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up,
On a lawn mowing service, Propane works for you. Propane can go where you go. Tanks easily changed, no spillage, quick transition, clean burn, increased energy efficiency. Propane, the affordable, clean alternative fuel wherever you mow. Find out more about JA's ProGas. Call 422-7500. Propane, the alternative fuel that makes sense. Part of JEA today.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that?
This one? No.
Were you texting and driving again?
Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Welcome back to Six in the City. As always, great to have all these guests. And
Hear about all the events that are going on.
Cross-section of things happening in this community and people working to help people every day. So it's a pleasure to be involved with this. Speaking of something else, you got something else to talk about?
I do.
Yeah, MD Anderson Planetarium.
I do. They have Tuesday shows.
Tuesday shows all month long.
That's right. They have, I think it's the second Tuesday of every month, they have a special kids after school show. Well, that's coming up next Tuesday. It's on the 12th. Right. Starts at 3:45. The doors open about 15 minutes prior. But it's 2 small pieces of glass, the amazing telescope. So if you have kids that are interested in astronomy or any of that, they would love to go to the planetarium.
Tuesdays at 5:30 is their regular
Tuesdays
shows.
at 5:30. That's right. You go to their Facebook page and find out all of their events that are coming up. So it's a great asset right here in our town.
Chloe Lawson is with us. She attends school at the University of Memphis Lamb. And they have a concert coming up this Thursday evening, the 11th.
7 o'clock, yep.
7 o'clock. And it will be a cross-section performance from the music program.
Mm-hmm. Mostly original music.
If you attend, you'll get a CD of all the artists that are being featured. No fee for this. And again, it's Thursday at what time?
Thursday at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
And it's where?
At the theater.
At the theater.
Yeah, TPAC, the Hamilton Performing Arts, HPAC, Hamilton Performing Arts Center there at the University of Memphis Lamb. Chloe, have you ever sang like Mustang Sally or anything like that?
I have actually. Yeah.
Because Chloe does some very unique work. And
she does. She has
she's
a
an
unique
extraordinary
voice.
artist.
That's right.
I was sitting there wondering, do you ever get one of those plays where they say, will you sing something we know?
Yes, all the time.
No.
Has that been you today?
No, it has not been. I appreciate her work. I've been a fan of hers for a long time, and I appreciate what she's doing. She is unique, and we're glad to have her here. Chloe Lawson.
Thank you. I'm going to actually be playing an original song off our upcoming album. So this is called Burning Cigarettes. Thought we'd be better. I thought we'd make it out. We pushed through the weather, but the storms never seem to clear out. How do I love myself and love you at the same damn time? How do I keep myself from calling you up every night? Oh, I've tried. You were burning cigarettes, I burned you with my eyes. We were on fire once upon a time. The memories faded out, I tried to hold on. Love can't faze me now, what we had is gone. My lover, my one and only, is still your name in my phone. I've tried to change it 100 times. I can't because you feel like home, and now all I feel is alone. You wanted us to take a rest, but you woke up with someone else. I am trying to hold my breath so the hate doesn't spill right out like it's trying to now. You were burning cigarettes, I burned you with my eyes. We were on fire once upon a time.